from this. When you're laughing, of you crying, of whatever happens. You shouldn't cry, but
I'll fake cry for you if you want me to.
don't be faking it. We're going to get to the faking it part soon, too.
What do you mean by that? Okay, continue.
You know what it is, LA Icon right here. Full Community Podcast. Welcome to our first edition of the Honey Pack segment. Have you ever heard of the Honey Packs?
Yeah, I've used them.
Fire.
They're good. I'm not going to lie.
Throw me that box right there, brother. We were talking right now that we were sponsored by Cookies. Shout out to my sponsor, Cookies. Use code FOO for 50% off of the website. Shout out to Cookies Made. Well, matter of fact, here, you were telling me that you're not a super duper stoner, so I'm not going to give you a pound, but there you go.
Thank you.
Cereal a la mode.
Thank you.
For those of you in the LA area, check out Cookies Maywood so you could grab yourself some.
Can I say something about honey packs?
Say it.
I was over at a guy's house. He was taking pictures of me, and we stopped by his shop, right? And we were like, oh, let's try these. Dude, he was on the couch, like looking at me the whole time. He's taking pictures of me, like, so. Like, it made him so.
He wasn't having an anxiety attack?
No, he was like, I want to like really bad. But he was my photographer, so I wasn't going to. But he was, like, into it. I don't know.
So you saw him take the honey pack?
Yeah, we took it together. I got, like, a little, but he was, like, he was into it. I don't know. For real.
So
it was funny.
Why would you take a honey pack with that fool knowing he was going to want to smash?
Just cause. I like seeing people be horny. It's kind of nice.
How did he feel about it and not following up or following through, rather?
He thought, I don't know. I think he was a little upset. But, I mean, whatever. He was there to just take pictures of me. Like, why would I fuck a photographer?
No homo, but was he cute?
No. I hope he never sees this.
What's his photographer name?
I'm not going to say it. That's mean. Anonymous.
I just want to send him this clip.
No.
Here's some honey packs. Don't take it with people you're not going to.
I won't. I already learned my lesson.
Totally not cool, dude.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Damn.
I thought it was fake. That's why. But it wasn't. It was real.
I promise you those are real. So whoever you give it to.
I got her home and I fucked my boyfriend, which is funny.
But he wasn't off a honey pack.
No, of course not.
Did you tell him what happened?
Yeah. He thought it was funny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to circle back to the boyfriend.
Okay.
Let's start in the very, very beginning. Where did you grow up? Actually, let's introduce you. This is Nia Blue.
I'm Nia Blue. Hi.
How dumb, huh? My bad. We just got lost in the sauce.
Yeah. The honey bags we got lost.
Nah, it's that stupid shot you made me take. I took one small sip and I'm already faded.
He took it himself, first of all. It was consensual.
Here we go. So my question to you is, where did you grow up and what was it like growing up there, my dear?
I grew up in Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee?
It was the worst. It's terrible there. Everybody's so, like, small-minded and just lame.
But not you.
And then I moved to Miami and I was like, woo, these are my type of people.
So how did you come to the realization that everyone was small-minded and lame?
Like, I feel like in social situations, I have a big personality. And a lot of people there are very, like, I don't know, like, to themselves and just not. I'm very, like, open and, like, cool and, like, I talk about whatever, like, you know what I mean? And people there don't like that.
How did you acquire those traits about yourself if you were socializing with the lame and small-minded?
What do you mean?
Like you weren't kicking it with people like yourself? You were kicking it with, like, weirdos?
There's nobody there like that. There's, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 people that I knew that I grew up with. But when I moved to Miami, like, everyone is, like that, you know?
What age did you move to Miami?
And when I was, like, 16.
With your parents or without?
Without.
How does that happen? You emancipated yourself.
No. You
ran away.
No. I moved in with my aunt because I wanted to, like, be in a different environment.
That's nice.
My dad lived in Miami, so, like, we would see each other, and I didn't want to live with my dad because he would, like, I don't know, he's really strict. So I was like, oh, I'll just move in with her. And then after, like, I lived with my aunt for a month, I turned 17 and then moved out on my own.
Between your childhood and before moving out, what was it like there other than the people not understanding you?
It was good.
Did you get in trouble?
Mm-mm.
What age did you lose your? How about that?
Okay. I was like, it was my 13th birthday. Yeah. And I stayed.
You had a boyfriend at 13.
Yeah, No, he wasn't my boyfriend, but we started dating after and then we We dated for like six years, I think.
If you don't mind me asking, I don't need details of what happened. I just want to know what led up to that moment. Like you guys went underneath the bleachers and kissed and
No, it was my 13th birthday party. So,
what was
we,
the theme?
I don't remember now. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't remember.
Elsa, let it go.
Yeah, like no, but like we were playing hide and go seek, like some little
Hide and
kids.
go get it.
And I had a crush on him for like a long time, and I was just like we were making out and stuff while we were hiding together,
Uh-huh.
And then like I don't know, later on that night when it was me though, it was me. I was forward, but I was just really I've just always been really.
I'm not judging you whatsoever when I say this, but I feel like 13 is really young.
I know. I don't know. That's just how it was.
For a girl, at
Yeah,
least.
it was. It was young.
And so you ended up being with the boy.
Yeah, for like 6 years.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah, it was fire.
6 years.
Yeah.
So when you moved, let's slow down. Actually, yeah, you were with him even when you moved.
Yeah.
He moved with you.
No.
So you had a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
That probably didn't work out well
No,
in the
obviously
end.
not. I'm not with him anymore.
6 years, so your whole teenage life.
Basically, yeah.
So he was the only boy you were with that entire time.
We broke up a few times in between then.
Fuck yeah. You're something else, G. So what's okay, so basically you weren't getting along with the people. Not that you didn't get along per se, but you didn't feel like you fitted in.
I didn't feel like I fit in, no. I felt like there was something wrong with me, honestly, when I lived there. And then I moved away and I was like, oh, like, there isn't anything wrong with me. Like, people are just stupid. Because it's a small town.
And so you moved with your aunt. Your aunt must have been a free spirit as well.
No, I feel like she hates me, low-key.
Fire. So let me ask you this. Is that your mom's sister or your dad's sister?
My dad's.
And your dad's a stricter one.
Yeah.
Is it his
duper.
older or younger sister?
Older. He's the youngest, my dad.
So then he was raised kind of by her as well.
I wouldn't say that. He was raised by his parents.
I gather that, but you know what I mean. Like, do you have older siblings?
They're like the same age. Yeah, I have an older sibling, but she's funny.
You're not gonna shit talk your sister, is what you're saying.
Of course not.
Fire. Very nice of you.
She's not my sister. She's my brother. She transitioned to a boy.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel like whatever she wants to do, she'll do or he'll do.
So let's just rephrase that then. How do you feel about the trans movement in general?
I don't know.
Obviously, you're not gonna shit on it right now because your sibling transitioned.
No, it's not even that. I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like people should be able to do whatever they want or whatever, but like there's certain things about it that like make me like a little upset.
Which are?
Like the whole bathroom thing and like them having a lot of say on like what women's rights are, because like at the end of the day, like
You're a boy? Biologically?
yeah, I don't know.
Respectfully?
Like I don't know, like that's just my opinion, I guess. Yeah, because it's like who are you to like make like help like put your input on laws about like birth and like like abortions and stuff when you can't even experience those things.
Fire take.
Right. I don't know.
I have a stronger take than you, so I'm not gonna share it.
I would like to know. Tell me.
It's anti.
Okay.
Well, actually, people could do whatever they want, but if you're a boy first, I'm probably gonna refer to you as a boy.
Right.
And I think that would probably not sit well with them, so that's probably not cool.
I got it.
I guess. Like was it your brother or was it your sister initially?
My sister initially.
And she became a boy.
Mm-hmm.
Did she get surgery?
Mm-mm.
So she doesn't have a dick?
Nope.
Fire.
Fire.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's not out of my sphere of intellect, but I don't really pay attention to it because it's not really a thing in my life.
I agree with you. Yeah. I mean, I get it.
How often are you around that in your industry?
Never.
Because that's a thing in your industry, right? People doing it with T people.
I have never.
That's the term, right? T.
I don't know. Like, I'm not very like. I'm pretty gay. I really like
You
women.
have a boyfriend.
Yeah, so
You're
I'm
bi.
bisexual, which is like also in like the LGBT spectrum, but I'm not like into like
LGB. Yeah.
I don't know a lot about like the whole community and stuff like that, so I don't know what they're called. I know like they're called right? Is that politically correct? I don't know.
We're not on a politically correct podcast, so you'll be all right. Don't trip. And I'm gonna clean this shit up because YouTube would never allow most of these words.
Oh, okay, got it.
So I'm gonna bleep. Well, not bleep, but remove.
Got it.
Well, he actually is, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so yeah, so you're. When did you discover that you?
When I was like 3 or 4.
How do you establish that? No, really.
I was just talking about this the other day. My mother bought me a life-size Barbie doll, right?
Then you were into Barbie.
Bro, I unboxed her and I was like, she's so fine.
You're so dumb.
For real. I was like, my mom walked in on me, like the little mound, you know, the Barbie mound? Like, I'm
The mound.
no, the one below.
I've never owned a Barbie, so I'm not familiar, and I don't have female children.
Bro, oh my God.
My question to you is,
She basically walked in on me going, a Barbie.
my thing is, and this is very critical, and I don't mean anything by it, but how did you know to do that?
I don't know. I don't know if I watched a TV show or something, or like watched something on TV, but
There's no way TV taught you that.
I don't know.
There's no way. If you're watching Fox 11,
anything. Like I never saw anything. Like that's just what I want. I wanted to like touch the mound, touch her stuff, you know. It was just my natural instinct. I was like,
your animal instinct was the mound of Barbie.
yeah, she was fine. I was like, damn, like she's super fine. And my mom caught
So you're
me.
into white girls.
No, I'm into all girls. All of them.
Yeah, Barbie, that's wild.
Yeah, my mom came in on me, right? And she was like,
The
she was like, I think we need to have a talk. And I was like, what? Like, you know, I'm 4. I don't know. Like, that's wrong. And she was like, do you like girls? And I was like, yeah, of course. She was fine with it and everything. She was like, oh, that's fine. And I was like, okay. But she was like asking me. She just wanted to make sure, like, you know, she wanted to know if I was.
I'm not gonna lie. Had I seen I have a 5-year-old. So if I saw my 5-year-old doing something, I would really be grilling him on how he discovered that knowledge to do whatever he's doing.
Like, I feel like little kids, like, just know, like, they're just, like, I don't know, like, they experiment. I don't know. Little kids are weird. Little kids do weird shit.
I have cameras in my home, so I'll definitely be overlooking
You should.
my son's behavior. But nah, so damn. So you discovered you were into girls at a very, very, very young age.
My first kiss was a girl. I was like 4 or 5.
Did your mom take away the Barbie is my next question.
No,
Fire.
she did not.
So then your first kiss, how did that take place? In kindergarten or pre-K?
It was kindergarten. Yeah. Her name was Francesca.
That's
She was
so
fire.
crazy.
She was Mexican. I loved her.
What nationality are you, my dear?
Ecuadorian and German. My dad's Ecuadorian. My mom's German.
Interesting. That's some Florida shit.
Yeah. They met in college.
Where?
UF.
University of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Go Gators.
Gators. Yeah. Fire.
So, okay. So your first kiss. So you discovered you were as a young toddler almost.
Yeah.
Elementary school, kindergarten, you kissed a girl and you liked it.
I did. On some Katy Perry shit.
Exactly why I said it like that. And then at 13, how did you end up getting a boy then?
It's hard for me to have a crush on a guy. I don't really like guys that much, and I just really liked him. I don't know.
Did he have feminine traits?
Kinda, yeah. But not like he's like manly. Like I don't like feminine boys. Like
He's like a little ass kid. He couldn't have been that manly.
no, like he was though. I don't know.
I'm
Like,
gonna assume Nia's not your real name, but he wasn't like Nia. Get your stupid ass over here. He wasn't manly like that.
I like that though. Now that I'm older, I like that more.
I'm sure.
But when I was younger, I kind of liked more like
Nia,
more
come here.
soft boys. But
Let's go
now,
play hide and seek.
no, yeah, literally, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. The guys back then were more soft.
I'm older than you, so I. How old are you?
25. Oh God, 25. That's terrible.
As in, like, that's not good.
That's old. I feel old.
You're living. You're alive.
Yeah,
You're probably gonna get older.
I am gonna get up there.
So with that being said, you now moved yourself to Miami with your aunt who despises you. Why?
I did. She doesn't despise me. We actually get along now. I feel like I was just really like chaotic back then, so I was always like that was
High on weed.
yes. That's what I would tell them.
So what was it that?
That was like back in like the Zanny movement.
Again, I'm much older than you, so the never really hit home for me.
Yeah.
I should probably take them though for my severe anxiety.
Everybody in my age group has been through the movement, and
I believe that.
I fell victim to it for like 2 months, and I would come home and be like, like drunk or like drunk, you know?
No, I feel it.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. It makes you like mad drowsy.
Yeah, and she would be like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'd be like, "Nothing. I just drank a little with my friends, but you know." But luckily,
Off a bar.
yeah, for bar. But luckily, it didn't like affect my life in the long run. Like a lot of people I know,
Like you caught it.
yeah, a lot of people I know that I used to hang out with back then, they're
Still-
in jail or like
still
dead.
barred out.
Yeah, they're still like
They're
that.
barred out or behind bars.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. I know a couple of people that have fell victim to the movement.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of. It's one of the hardest to get unaddicted from.
I bet. I don't around, so I don't even like taking Tylenol, so I wouldn't know.
Really?
I try my best not to take any pills other than like vitamins.
Yeah. All I do now is drink, but I used to be like super. All of them. No. Never heroin. Like I would do like
Party drugs,
yeah,
and
party like acid, MDMA, all types of stuff. Yeah.
take me down a memory of an acid trip.
Oh God. My first acid trip was with this girl. She was super hot.
She was your girl?
No, she was just like one of my friends, and I had like an out of body experience. Like me and her both experienced the same thing at the same time. Like
That's fire.
we were looking at each other from above.
And then you looked at each other floating?
Yeah, like while we were sitting on the ground. I don't know what it does to your brain, but it's intense. Have you ever done it?
I haven't. I've done.
No, it's way different. Acid
But
just like it detaches your
older
brain
than-
from reality. I don't know how to explain it. It's
When I
crazy.
did, we were like 3 years old though. Cause I'm in
How
my
old are you?
I'm in
Like
my
40?
late I'm in my late 30s, yeah. So I was like
You're in your prime.
17, 18 when you when you were small. And I was and UCLA at a frat party, and I took
Were you in college?
no, my homie was.
Oh, you were just chilling there.
Yeah, my homie was from the hood, and he would invite all his gangster friends to the frat parties in Brentwood. Shit was fire.
Wow.
We robbed the plug that night. Shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He was an Indian kid
I mean, God is us. That's what he deserves, I guess.
for selling kids.
Yeah.
He was a kid. Anyhow, so damn. So you moved out at 17. What were you doing to make money?
Nothing.
So how did you move out?
I moved into my aunt's house. I didn't move out.
No. I'm saying you moved out of your aunt's house, you said.
Oh, I moved in with my boyfriend.
The new one.
Not the one I'm dating now, no.
No. I'm saying the one that you dumped. You dumped your boyfriend from home
Yeah,
and you got with a new boy.
right.
And how'd you meet him, and how old was he?
He was 25.
That's a case.
Yeah.
And
Right now that I think about it, I'm like, you're weird for that.
not me, him.
But no, not you. But like, I don't know. I've always been into older guys. Like the guy I'm dating now is way older than me, but we'll talk about that later, I guess.
We'll open that door soon.
Right. He was 25. I hate him. He's like the only guy I've ever interacted with that I hate. I hate that guy.
But you didn't hate him when you moved in with him.
No. Like pretty soon I hated him. He's the worst.
Why? Because he
He was
first of all, he's a scumbag. Let's start there.
yeah, exactly.
Respectfully, I don't care. Like that fool's a dirtbag. Well, how old were you? 17?
Yeah.
Freshly 17.
Freshly 17.
Yeah, nah.
Pretty bad.
That would only be okay if you guys were together from 16, 17, 17, 18, 18. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Now that I think about it that I'm older now, I'm like, wow, like that's wild. That's wild, you know?
You're wild.
Yeah.
And so, how did he convince you to move into his home? And did you move into his parents' house next? You like that?
No.
It's because dirtbag ass fools like that live with their
I
parents.
only lived there for like a year. I moved back in with my dad.
What did his parents think of a minor living in their home?
I don't think they knew how young I was. I feel like they thought I was his age or something.
Why? Because you looked older?
I don't know. Like, we never really talked because I don't know Spanish, which is hilarious.
It's fine.
But they only spoke Spanish. So, like, I think he told them I was like, I don't know.
No, she's 21, Mom.
Yeah, like type shit. I don't know.
Were they nice to you at least?
No, they didn't like me because I didn't speak Spanish.
Haha. So they were racist.
A little bit, I guess.
What kind of Latino were they?
Cuban.
Damn, you said that shit with a mean scowl.
Cuban. My boyfriend now is Cuban, but I feel like Cuban people are really like judgmental and mean. It's real, right? They are. Like, yeah, they're mean. I go to the grocery store and like a Cuban lady will be like, "Do you speak Spanish?" I'm like, "No, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Fuck." Like, they get mad. They'll yell at me. Like, old Cuban ladies will yell at me at the corner store because I don't know Spanish. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm just here to buy a blunt. Like, leave me alone. Or a Red Bull or anything or whatever I'm buying.
So, how did you meet this guy?
Which one?
The Cuban that you despise.
Yo, I'm at a skate park.
This was predator, G.
Dude, that ass. Like, now think about it. Like,
was he riding a skateboard?
I don't remember. I
That
don't
means
think so.
no.
I don't think so.
So he was just right there looking for little kids to prey on.
Oh my God. Am I a victim?
No, look. So honestly,
I'm dead.
I spoke to your family at home, and they asked me to bring you here to talk to you about this experience.
Well, that's pretty deep. They don't like him either, so I get it. Yeah.
You were groomed
I
for
was
sure.
groomed, yeah.
That's wild.
And the thing is, I just got a text message 2 months ago. This is T.
From him.
From him. And he was like, hey, I don't know if you but you should hit up, I'm not going to say his name, but this guy, because now he has kids. Like, I'm a star now. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, but that's
You're on the Honey Pack podcast because of your profession, right, dude.
That's what I do. And like, so he's like, he's texting me from like text now numbers like, hey, come hang out with so and so him, because I don't know if you know his new number, but come talk to him. And I'm like,
so he's texting you in the third person to go kick it with him.
I'm like, this is clearly you. Like,
when you respond to him, be like, are you sure I'm not too old for you?
That's T. That's T. You're so right. You're right for that. I tried to call the number because I was gonna like him and be like, why are you calling me? But he didn't answer. He's
and speaking in the third person, which is mad weird. So anyways, so how did that relationship conclude?
With the guy I'm dating now.
He rescued you?
Yeah, basically. He beat his ass actually, which is funny.
Cause yeah, you're still young. How long were you with that other fool for?
Like a year or two. I don't know. Like a year and a half.
Huh. So then you were 19 then?
Yeah.
When you got with this man?
Yeah.
And how old is this fool?
Dude. He's much older than me.
He's my age.
He's older than you.
This fool was partying when you were still in the womb.
Yeah.
Respect to this fool or whatever, right?
No, he's like my favorite person in the world. He's the best.
I'm judgy.
I mean, why would that matter? Like, I people before him. Who cares?
No, I don't mean about him doing his thing. I mean like
that he's older than me.
Yeah, he could be your dad.
Okay, but he didn't approach me.
That's my kid.
No way.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
So I'm saying though, like,
he doesn't have kids. Thank God.
If he did, I
wouldn't be with him if he had kids.
You'd be a sister.
I wouldn't
to them.
That wouldn't happen.
/ mom.
I wouldn't want that. That's weird. I couldn't date somebody that has kids. Or, you know, I don't know. It's weird.
Especially your age.
Yeah.
Fire. Sure, you guys would have so much in common.
Yeah.
So, at what point did you enter your industry at?
Last year in May.
Did you do before that?
Kinda. Not really. Just with my boyfriend, yeah.
Were you guys caking up? Were you guys like getting bread?
Yeah.
Fire. How did you guys enter that? Was it his idea?
The thing was my idea. The was his idea.
Levels. Is he in the industry as well?
No.
So how did he decide that was the next best play?
That's his like kink, I guess. It's
He's
like he likes to be involved, like, you know. It's called a stag or something like that.
like a deer?
Yeah, like a stag. Term stag is when you like want your wife or girlfriend to get you're involved in it, not just sitting in a chair in the corner watching. That's what it is.
So then you guys are swinging.
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
Like he's not on set getting paid.
Right.
So he's in the corner watching.
He's not there. What? He can't come to
Oh.
a set. You can't come to a set unless you're there to work.
Oh,
That'd be
fire.
weird.
That's kind of what I'm saying, fool.
No. Yeah, no, he's at home and then I come home and whatever.
Ah, I see. Very interesting.
Yeah.
That's beyond my scope of things again.
It's an interesting dynamic.
I work with Adam, so I'm familiar slightly. I have a homie who has 2 wives, which is crazy to me.
That's a lot to deal with.
It is, and they
drama.
argue with him, and they stay, and he has to dip.
Type shit. I with that though. At least they're like the 2 girls are like
They get
with
along.
each other.
Obviously, they also fight over whatever,
Of course.
and then they all have children.
Separately?
Okay, one person has.
Yikes.
If you're watching this, fool, I love you, and I don't mean anything by this, but it's like if me and you have kids and we got a bitch and she has a kid, but we're all together.
That sounds horrible.
It's a great. I've only seen happy times, but I've also seen him miserable. But I haven't witnessed the misery myself.
It sounds terrible.
Get me?
Yeah.
Like I've partied with them. Like we go out to a bar.
That's what I'm saying. I can't be with somebody that has kids unless it's my kid with you. I don't want to deal with it. That's not my problem. It's not.
Does your man want to have kids?
We both do. Yeah. We're moving into a bigger house in like a month, and I think that's
Congrats.
something we'll start working on. Yeah.
As in, you don't have unprotected with your man.
What do you mean? Of course I do.
So he's now you have D or something like.
No, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
All game strong.
Super strong.
Shout out to the boy. Shout out to the man.
He's
rather.
practiced for a
So
while,
does me.
clearly, you know. So
While you were a kid, while you were still in the womb.
he's been, yeah. When I was like, he's my also T. He's my dad's friend. So
What does T mean? He's
like,
also T.
also like drama, like gossip. T means
Oh,
gossip.
T is in T. Ah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think because I
Like,
did
that's
do
the
a
T.
very brief crash course on you with the dude that you did a phone interview with, I guess.
Yeah, I did that.
And I played it like on times 5 so I could. And I do remember you saying that you're with your dad's homie.
Yep.
Fuck.
I met him when
Scene.
I met him when I was. It is though. I met him when I was younger, and I was like, damn, he's kind of fine, right? But I like obviously like I wasn't interested in him because I was
You're
like,
a victim, fool.
no, I'm not a victim. Listen, let me tell you the story.
Voluntary.
And I came, and my dad was getting his house like done, and so he was living with this guy, and I was like, you're so hot.
You told him
Yeah, and he was like, what the is wrong with you? Like he was super.
at your dad's pad. You're like, yo, you're fine as. And he was just like,
No, I didn't say it like that. I was shy back then. Now I'm not shy, but I was just
you're
like
you're so hot. He was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, bitch."
no, but I was like, we should hang out sometime or something like that.
And how old are you?
I was like, I think I was like 18, 19 almost, yeah. And then
I guess.
it's legal. And he was like, what's wrong with you? And like he thought I was just trying to be friends, or I don't know, bro. But like I came over to his house, we didn't do anything for like we were talking to each other for like almost 2 years, and we didn't do anything. So we didn't until I was like 20.
So at least he met you not as a minor.
Yeah. No, he didn't meet me. He met me when I was like 8, 6 or 8. I forgot. Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
I'm not above any type of bullshit,
But it
right?
was me. Like I was the one that like came up to him.
It's me.
It was.
No, fool, it's him.
You think so?
Yes. When you were 8 years old, he must have said something to him, planted a small seed in your brain, and watched it
That's
grow
not true.
as you
Don't say
grew.
that.
As you grew, the idea of him in your mind. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That's and still insane. But where I was going, what I was about to say is, at my age, I wouldn't date anybody under 30ish. because I'm not trying to go through the same shit multiple times in my life. Respectfully. So, like, let's say I left my wife and you were like, hey, fool, what's up? I'm back in town. To be like, yeah, nah, you're too young.
Yeah.
I've been with someone your age like twice as I was in my 20s and I went through the same shit twice. Never again. But, anyways, your man met you, he denied you at first, and then somehow or another you convinced
And I
him.
moved away.
You seduced him?
Kind of, yeah. I moved away, and he was my friend. Like, I feel like he was like a family friend, and he came to where I was living because I had moved away to Arkansas, and he came to where I was living.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I moved there because my mom. It's
To
a whole.
check on you?
No, I guess I don't know. And he like spent like Thanksgiving with me because I wasn't like talking to my family at the time, and like nothing happened or anything. He was just there, and he was like, "Oh, you should move back to Miami and be like around your family." So I moved into his house. I lived in his house for like a year. We didn't go on dates. We didn't do anything. I was just living in his house. And then we
And
started.
what did your family think about all of this?
My mom was okay with it. My dad didn't know for the first year, but now
Yeah,
me and my
bet.
dad and him go on like dinners and stuff, and it's fine. Yeah.
He accepted it.
Mhm.
And your dad is the Ecuadorian?
Mhm. He's a strict one, yeah.
Did he ever get into a fight with his friend?
I feel like he.
Verbal for sure. I'm asking if he sought physical violence with this other.
No, my dad's not like that. My dad's very like
He's turned down.
he's very like educated, like high class guy, and he doesn't have time for fighting.
He has bread?
Yeah.
I would have dropped a stack on that fool. The bums would have beat his
No,
ass.
he got mad. He didn't talk to me for a little bit, and that was sad. You know.
How did it make you feel?
Sad. I just said that.
All right, well, enough of your man, because I don't agree. It just is what it is. No judgments. No judgments.
We're still together now.
Yeah, I
just
know.
texted him 20 minutes ago.
Hey, I'm going to go do this interview with these fools. I don't know who they are, but fuck.
Yeah. He was like, "Where are you going?" Because it's like where is this? Like located like at a what, like a motel?
This is an office space, my dear.
It looks a little creepy. When you first pulled up and I was showing him on the FaceTime, I was like, "Yo, where am I?" He was like,
Are you sure you're not on set, babe?
"Yeah." He was like, "Are you safe?" And I was like, "I think so."
I know. I heard you say I think so.
Yeah.
Fire. That's not even cap. She actually said, I think so.
Outside, right?
Yeah. Like when I gave you the thumbs up, like, yeah, you're in the right place. And I walked in. Those were the last words I heard as I was walking. I think so. Well, you're not. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and then I went into the bathroom and I was locked in. I was like, I'm for sure getting kidnapped.
That shit made me feel slightly uncomfortable for you. Like, oh.
I wiggled the door and I was like, oh God, no, not me getting murdered today. Like
when it's just me here, this is going to sound stupid, but when it's just me here, like doing whatever I have to do, I don't close the door when I got to go piss because I'm scared I'm going to get locked in.
Yeah. I was like, damn, not me pulling up in this. Like, I've only been in LA for a week and I'm already getting kidnapped. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
totally not cool, dude. So shit. All right. So you did OF. How did you transition into? So you're doing OF with your man.
Mhm.
So I kind of gather what that entails. You guys are filming each other. Cool.
Right.
Whatever. How does that transition to the big business?
My guy was like basically super into like other people being involved in our relationship, like and I was like, this is weird, kind of.
Fire.
I didn't really like it that much, and then like I guess he kind of like we kind of like started like integrating it into like our relationship, and I was like, whatever, like if we're gonna do this, like why would I not make money off of it?
All right. And so what big productions have you been a part of? Like
Companies?
Bang Bros or
Yeah, Bang Bros.
that's a company.
Browsers, Reality Kings.
Oh, so you've been in all the big
Team
things.
Ski, everything. Yeah, I've done a lot of
Fire.
videos. Yeah.
Which one is your favorite if you're allowed to say something like
Browsers,
that?
Reality Kings and Browsers are my favorite.
Are they the same thing?
They're all, I think, under MindGeek now. Even Bang Bros is under MindGeek.
Bang Bros is more my generation when I used to actually watch that stuff.
You don't watch?
Not like that no more.
I don't watch, which is hilarious, right? super fake. I like the content, but it's very like when I watch it's like from the early 2000s.
Why?
It's just hotter. I don't know. It's more like raunchy and like dirtier. It's not more like like super like over dramatized like faces and like bright colors. It's like people are actually like they're, you know what I mean? And that's hot. But the nude age is very much like just exaggerated, like fake.
How many times have you faked it on camera?
I can't say.
A lot?
I can't say.
I respect it, but you have.
I don't know. Have I?
Possibly. It's exaggerated. So what's the difference between amateur and professional then? If it's all still on the websites?
What do you mean, like hub and stuff?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Amateur is like you filming at home with your boyfriend or girlfriend. And then professional is like you're on set.
Someone is holding a camera and there's a
Yeah, you're
microphone.
in some uncomfortable positions. Like professional, you're put in these positions. They don't feel good. They look.
Oh, so it's not natural like me and you were just, get on
yeah.
top of me, turn around, do it like this.
Exactly.
It's not that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, Nia, Icon, could you,
Put your feet and legs in this like super uncomfortable position. Yeah.
Fire.
And then like honestly, like usually in the porn videos in the first position, like up until the second one, it feels like okay, like it feels pretty good. And then when you start stopping and starting and stopping and starting, then you're like, oh my god, like you're over it, you know?
Have you ever seen Boogie Nights?
No.
Really?
What's Boogie Nights?
Boogie Nights is about Dirk Diggler, the original porn dude. I don't know. I guess he was like the dude with the biggest.
There's a new guy named Don Diggler.
Okay, well, he got his name from Dirk.
Oh, what a copycat.
This movie, so this movie's about Dirk's experience in the porn industry. And I guess at a certain point, Dirk's doesn't work anymore. And he unfortunately didn't have access to honey packs. Ching! But he was like super hated on or what have you. And
was soft or what?
yeah, but he went.
Well, now we got Trimax for that.
And he went through. So with that being said, how much do supplements play? I know you're a girl, so you're not right there taking them all crazy. But
I've talked about this so many times. Like, I think that if you are needing to take injections or
injections,
yeah, Trimax is injections, and you're
so it's hard all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Rah, rah.
Yeah.
That's too vicious.
It's ridiculous, and also like, I was on set yesterday. Somebody that was natural, and they were like super. The sensitivity was nice, and like it was good, you know. And we were talking about this, like, and he was like, "I'm so lucky that I've never taken Trimax or this and like the pills over and over again, like every scene, because it f***s up your, you know."
And bad for your hormones, all kinds of things.
Yeah, and it's bad for you. And it's like people who are actually like into women and into and like confident, they don't need to take that shit. Like all the really top don't take that shit.
Who are the top dudes?
I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know who I view as the top. That's subjective. People that have been in the industry for a long time.
Well, like, how about this? Top 5 favorite female stars.
For me?
For you.
Angela White, Kazumi, Violet Myers.
Kazumi is fairly new.
She's a bad bitch.
She's cool. I've met her a couple of times.
Violet Myers. Adriana Cheshik. Yeah, Adriana Cheshik is like goated. Like she's like the triple penetration.
Triple?
Bajillion. Yeah.
What does that mean? Both? All?
She does everything. She's crazy. I love her. Her content is just fire. Everything she does is fire. I love her. And then let me think. Who's the fifth one? I don't know. I don't think I have a fifth one.
These are all like new people to me.
Who? Adriana Cheshik is not new. I watched her when I was like young.
Fool, you are young.
She's like your age.
Yeah, but you're hella young.
So when I first started watching porn,
I'm like a Jenna Jameson asshole. Nah, that's super. You don't know who Jenna Jameson is? She's like the godmother. Like Vivid Entertainment type bitch.
I don't know.
Fire! That's awesome. She said, I don't know who the that is. Yeah. Do you know who Jenna Jameson is? Damn, I'm old.
Are you? See, so he's on my vibe, you know?
He's like a Kazumi little fool, probably.
Kazumi's just so hot. I've never even watched I've never seen her on Pornhub, but like she follows me or I follow her on Twitter. She doesn't even follow me back. Like
Legend.
but she's so hot. Like all the content she posts, I'm like
He says she doesn't even follow Kazumi. Follow the homegirl.
yeah, for real, dude.
Shit.
I know.
Kazumi.
And then yeah, they're all bad.
Top 5 dudes. I don't care if you've been with them or not. I just mean in your mind. Fire chick.
Probably okay. J-Mac.
I'm not sure who that is.
You're lying. Manuel Ferrara.
That fool's a legend.
Johnny Sins.
That fool's a legend.
I don't know who else is top. That's pretty much the top. The rest of them are like on the same level. I would say top 3. Top 3 is good.
What do you think about Adam? Is Adam considered a star?
No.
Why? He your whole top 5.
He's a content creator.
What?
That's what it is. They're like content creators, both of them. If you're not on a set, you're not a star.
Or wouldn't you consider their sets? No. They're content sets.
They're content sets. I'm serious. Like if it's not like production, you're not a star.
So if Brad
stars, but you're a content creator.
So their room is no different from ours, would you say?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to my boy. Guess you're not a star after all.
He's not. He's not.
Would you make content with him?
I think we're going to.
Haha. Before you go home?
Yeah, I think so.
So like tomorrow?
Like this next week, I think that I'm going on their show.
Tell him you made content with Icon and he's going to be like, what? That's my boy.
Are we making content?
This is content to me.
Yeah, but like spicy content?
No. Spicy, that's the word, huh?
Spicy content.
That's the word. Yesterday, I was editing something and they said quite a few times and I could not monetize my video. And I was baffled. I was like, I took out all the cuss words. What could it be? And it was once I removed the word, the green money sign turned on. Fire shit. So damn. So we got your top 5s. Well, top 3.
Top 4 and top 3.
That's so crazy. So your parents didn't mind you?
Nope.
I mean, you're a big girl. You already lived I don't want to say wild life, but a rebellious one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So this is on brand.
Yeah. My parents were not shocked.
What does your father say?
He's proud of me no matter what I do.
He's proud you're earning your money
he doesn't care. As long as I'm putting all my effort into something, he's like, whatever you're doing, I'm not going to make you feel bad about it. Like, I'm going to, like...
Well, if you're faking it, you're not putting all your effort into it. I'm just kidding.
First of all, if I'm faking it, they're not putting all their effort into it.
That's the most fire shit.
Well, whatever.
You could have said that.
Because there's a couple scenes where I haven't faked it.
I'm sure.
That's because they put in that work, you know? If they're not putting in work.
Mr. Ferreira and J-Mac
oh my God.
did their dirt.
He's the best. Both of them are the best. I love them.
You just That's fire.
They're fire.
Damn, what does your mom say?
Same. She doesn't care.
What does your mom think about your man?
She loves him.
That's crazy.
Like, she literally loves him.
Well, they've been friends forever.
No, bro, because he's a really good guy. He's not a bad guy. Like, at all. He's, like, really good to me. He treats me really well. I'm
just not so progressive to fathom the thought that I'm with someone half my age. Literally.
It turns me on. Like, even guys, like, I don't like when they book me with guys my age. I like older guys. Like, that's my thing.
Why? Because they're just more experienced?
I don't know. I don't have daddy issues or nothing like that.
Well, clearly.
It's just my preference. Like, I just like older guys.
A little salt and pepper hair sets it off.
Hot. I don't know. The gray hair just does something like me. I'm like...
Damn, that's crazy.
If they don't have a little bit of gray hair, I feel like I'm not all the way...
The ones?
Yeah.
So, another common question. I'm sure you've been hit with a gazillion times. What is the difference between work and home for you?
I actually...
Haha.
And I enjoy it. And you get to, like, spend time, like, not like, oh,
Next scene.
5 minutes of this position, 5 minutes of this position. Like, it sucks. Like, it's literally so bad.
Actually, I do have one more question about the professional set. Is there really fluffers on set? Fluffer. That would be
No,
like.
I honestly
There
get
used to be?
annoyed. I don't know. I've only been in the industry for like a year. I can't answer that. Like, so, but I get annoyed when I have to be a fluffer for a guy that's struggling. I just refuse to do it. I'm like, if I'm not and like that's not enough, like I'm not doing any extra shit. Like I'm getting paid a set amount. Like I'm not getting paid to fucking like make sure you can perform. Like you need to work that out yourself. Like I'm not here to have like fun. I'm here to work. You know what I mean? So get your shit together.
So then you have to fluff them yourself.
I don't do it. I refuse to do it.
But essentially,
I don't. Yeah, I mean, essentially,
some
like,
people do.
if you want to, sure, you're not required to. And even the directors are like, get your shit together, go into the other room and get your shit together. You know?
So yeah, that's a trip. My next question is so yeah, you go home, you guys do your thing. Technically, you're at work, so it's not cheating. But where does the concept of cheating play? What does it play in your life? Like, are you guys ever cheating on each other, or are you guys swinging, or are you guys just like how does that play out?
I don't think that we cheat on each other. No, it's just content.
What would constitute cheating to you?
Me or him developing a full-on like emotional relationship with somebody, I would be really hurt by that. Like if I found out that he was like emotionally involved with another girl, I would be upset.
Breakup type shit?
Yeah, I would beat his ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would beat his ass. I would be pissed off. Like if he said it to I love you to another girl, I would be very angry. And
That's
vice versa.
that's beyond. That's like affair. That's not just cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it's like on some like, oh, you have like another girlfriend type shit. You know what I mean? Like I would be so angry. Like
So then
that's cheating.
So then
We're going on dates and stuff like
But you guys do take down other people though,
sometimes.
separately.
No.
Ah. So if he were to go smash some separately, that would be cheating.
Yeah.
Because
Same for
you're not giving him permission to go other broads.
Right.
Fire. Ah. All right. I dig it.
Yeah.
Has he ever cheated on you?
No.
Have you ever cheated on him?
No.
Is that a lie?
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, why would you need to cheat? Because you're going to work.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not satisfactory.
We've like argued and I've had moments where I've like considered it. But
Considered going cheating.
like considering like starting another relationship with somebody, but I've never done it.
Because you're scared.
No, I'm not scared. I just wouldn't want to like fully commit to something because I'm already committed to someone else. Like emotionally.
In the grand scheme of things, I guess you've been with him for like 20% of your life.
Yeah.
You're going to get older. Don't worry. That number's going to reduce. Fuck.
I want to be like Marilyn Monroe and die young, so I die with good skin still or something.
What are your thoughts on death?
Yo, stop, because I just realized like 2 years ago that I'm gonna die, and I've been talking about this a lot. I've been like, whoa. I was at the beach, right?
And you had a panic attack?
I had a panic attack. I was in the water, I had to get out of the water, and I just sat down and I was like hyperventilating, and I was like we're like finite little things in the universe, like we're literally gonna die. I was like,
I call those
out.
death attacks.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
I've come to grips. Like I'll be in the shower just chilling.
And then you'll be like, I'm gonna die.
Boom! For no reason at all.
I've been having that.
For no reason at all.
I thought it was crazy.
In my household, I'll just scream.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you do?
I was just thinking about that earlier today before I came here. I was showering and I was like, yeah.
Like I was telling you, or like how I'd mentioned, I have severe anxiety.
I do
The
too.
difference between an anxiety attack and a death attack are two totally different things. Like an anxiety attack for me now carries on like normal anxiety attacks, but a death attack is more just like and they'll be like, what is wrong with you? Why'd you do that? I'd be like, death attack. They'll be
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh.
literally, I have the exact same problem. That is crazy. Because I felt like I was insane when that happens to me. But
You're not insane,
no,
fool.
I'm not.
We're going to die.
Yeah.
And you want to die soon. So now my next question to you is what?
No, I don't really want to die soon. I was just kidding.
Well, don't. My next question for you is, what are your thoughts on what happens next?
Nothing.
You think it's nothing, It's like when we go to sleep and don't dream.
I think that it's like, dude, like when anything dies, it's absorbed into the ground. Like you become whatever. Like you're dead. You're dead. You're pretty much dead. You're just dead. And I think religion is like a coping
Construct?
mechanism for people who can't come to grips with the fact that they're gonna die.
So you don't believe in ghosts?
No,
You've never seen a ghost then?
no,
There's not anything you've experienced that you can't explain supernatural?
no.
Cap.
I don't believe in ghosts. I'm scared of like ghost movies, but I know that they're fake. Cause I don't. What do you mean, Cap?
Cap. There's no way you haven't experienced some kind of crazy supernatural shit in your life.
I never had that happen.
That's crazy. That's interesting to me.
Both my parents are like science people.
Nah, your dad believes in God somehow.
No.
He believes in something that created something.
He believes in like a higher like
Power.
like the universe, not like like a god or a religion. Like you know what I mean?
Like Big Bang was the way.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. I don't care what anybody says. That's what happened. In my mind, that's what happened.
I'm not going to argue it at all. It's not that type of pod.
Yeah.
We're good. I'm just asking. Damn. Science.
Science vibes.
And he has a PhD.
He has two. He has a PhD in microbiology and some other shit, and then like 4 master's degrees.
Also, this fool's sold out.
He's super smart, dude.
Amoebas and everything.
Yeah.
Fire shit. Also, his whole rational thought process is significantly different than mine. Just based on...
Are you religious? What type of religion are you?
Catholic, I guess you could say. So like we were saying, I am Catholic, so I pray to the saints and all kinds of stuff.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's pretty intense.
What does that do for you? Does that make you feel better about death or what? You're still like depressed about it?
I actually am still highly depressed about
Then
it.
why are you religious? Like, what does that do for you? Like,
I feel like I've seen ghosts and shit like that. I've seen apparitions. I don't even do drugs. I don't, like I told you, I don't get high.
I could argue that there's like a different
Dimension.
but that's not like ghosts.
So when we die, do we go to a different dimension?
I don't know. I have no idea. Nobody knows that. Like, nobody has the knowledge to know that. But
What about people that have come back and said they had near-death experiences and were clinically dead for X amount of minutes or what have you?
I have never researched what they say, but it's usually like either they say they saw nothing
I saw Madonna in hell and she was burning.
or they say they saw some crazy shit, but I could also argue that that's like the chemicals
thing-
being released in your
yes,
brain, you know?
yes,
So
yes,
who
yes.
knows, you know?
Because they say when you die, it's like you're on an acid trip, I think. There's a particular chemical you would probably know better than me considering you're from a scientist family. Is it MDMA? There's a chemical in your brain that's released.
No. It's not dopamine. It's not MDMA.
It's definitely not serotonin.
It's something it's a drug that people take. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's called people take it and they freak out. My sister took it in front of me and she like shit her pants, literally. I'm serious.
Is it that salvia shit?
No, it's not salvia. It's no, not
I took salvia and flipped.
MDMA. I'm gonna look it up because actually I'm very curious. I forgot what it's called.
We'll look it up together.
Chemical that gets released when you're dying.
Literally exactly what I was going to do. That's fire.
DMT.
Yeah, it's DMT.
People do DMT.
The God particle, man.
And it happens like you experience all these things. So I know when people take DMT, they see shit. So I imagine that's what people are seeing when they die and come back to life.
People say that once they do DMT once or twice that they're at peace with dying. And that shit f***ed me up because I'm scared. Like I told you, I don't even like taking Tylenol. But I'm so up over death, I'm almost ready to smoke
take it.
DMT.
You should take it.
To see what fucking
It
happens.
doesn't do anything. I've never heard any negative side effects. Like that happen to your brain. Like it doesn't hurt you like meth or like something serious. It's like a normal chemical in your brain. But
And they say the high only lasts like 5, 6, 10 minutes, but you're gone
you feel
forever.
like you're there for like 4 years or something like that.
Yeah, supposedly someone said that they've had a whole life off of DMT.
I've never taken it, but I could imagine that it's very intense.
I'm not down.
My sister, when she took it, she told me like she was in front of a bunch of people. She stood up and spinned around in a circle and shit her pants.
Like physically shat herself.
And she shit her pants.
That's embarrassing. I feel bad for her.
No, I mean, I don't know. Like, whatever. Like, it's just that intense. Like, she shit
Well,
herself.
no, absolutely. I'm just saying that sucks. I smoke salvia times whatever, because they're in multiplication classes, I guess, whatever. It's like times.
Salvia is like that shit they used to sell in the gas station, right?
I guess so.
That shit made me feel like I lived with my when I was living with my mom when I was younger. I was like, I don't know, like 15, 16 when I first started smoking weed. I was like, yeah, let me try this salvia shit, right? We had like a front porch that had a green like fake grass, and I was sitting there and I hit it from a bong, and I felt like the grass was like stuck to my skin and I couldn't get up for like 20 minutes, and I was so scared. I was like, yo, like I'm stuck to this shit. Like it was like growing into my skin or some shit. I don't know, it was weird.
I took one puff because I was on probation and I couldn't smoke pot. So they said pack it and snap it, which to us means like smoke it all in one hit.
Yeah.
So I did exactly that, and all I remember saying is, oh shit.
Yeah.
And they said I stood up, I never blinked, I dropped the pipe, I timbered onto the kitchen table.
Funny.
There was a flower pot on the kitchen table. Dirt went everywhere. The table flipped. And I do recall seeing like the color of one of those bricks right there. Just like that was all I saw, kind of.
It distorts your like the colors you see, no?
And that's all I saw though was that color. And then at a certain point,
That's scary.
I remember, let's say I did it right now, I would see a glimpse of your face and a glimpse of his face. And what was happening in reality was I crawled to you and I was like, like I was
You
saying,
have said that. That's hilarious.
no, I was speaking gibberish as far as they were concerned. But when I started seeing your faces, I was coming out of it, and they were saying I was grabbing onto whoever's face I was seeing, and the words were like, and it turned into help me, hey, help me, help me, because I was tripping. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So I did not have a good trip on salvia.
I didn't either.
I never did it again.
I've only done it once, and I was like, what the f is this? Like I was scared. Like I was crying. They told me that I was crying tears, and I was just literally sitting there like this. I was crying tears down my face, and I felt
But
like,
emotionalist, like
yeah,
just there.
yeah.
Fire.
That's so weird, right?
Going through hell in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Tell
That's
your
the
dad to
only
break.
drug
I'm
I've
gonna
ever
tell your dad to break that one down for us.
That's the only drug I've ever been like, hey, I don't want to ever do that again.
I'll never do that shit again.
No, it was terrible. It was like scary as I was like, I'm scared.
Break down a normal day in your life.
Like at home, I wake up and my boyfriend gets me water, and I feed my dogs, and I edit videos, and I play video games.
Stop right
Go to
there.
the gym.
You're a capper. What game do you play?
My
I
favorite.
feel like you say that shit like maybe
No,
not
I
you.
do play video games.
What game do you play?
My
The
favorite-
fucking Sims?
No, fuck you. My favorite video game is Monster Hunter. I've recently been playing Dead Island 2, because I used to play the first one when it first came out, but the new one came out. I played Dead Island 2. I just finished Elden Ring.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You don't know Elden Ring?
Oh, Elden Ring is fucking.
Yeah, of course. I just finished it. It was hard as bro. Any fucking Dark Souls games are fucking hard. Like
You're crazy.
they're so hard. But Elden Ring was really good. It was really good. I used to play Skyrim. I just started playing Fallout again because of the show that just came out.
Fire ass show.
Fallout. No, but the game is really good.
I tried to buy it. I didn't play it.
No, the Fallout 4. But I played Skyrim. I played Morrowind. I played all the Call of Duties. I don't really like Call of Duty games. I just play zombies if it's that. I play video games. I love
You
video games.
actually sound like you're playing video games, and this fool probably would have told me you're capping by now based on the shit you're saying, but
I hate when girls are like, I play Fortnite. I want to punch them in the fucking mouth. Like, it really pisses me off because I didn't have a lot of friends in high school. I was a little nerdy ass bitch. That's all I did was play video games.
I mean, aside from the story you just told me off camera.
Yeah. Like, that's all, like, literally that's all I did. Because I wasn't chilling with people. I was doing that and, like, going home and, like, just
Playing games.
Yeah, pretty much. GTA 5, GTA 4, all that shit. Yeah.
If, like I said, if you weren't saying the things you were saying, it just sounded mad cliche to, like, appeal to, like, the little geeky ass fools or something like that.
No, like, that was genuinely, like, that's genuinely what I do to, like, just.
What does your man do for work?
He's the head. Oh, I don't know if I should say that. Yeah, he's the head engineer for Norway.
Fire.
Yeah.
Do you go on cruises?
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
when he has to work?
No, I mean he goes with me, of course.
No, I'm saying like when he. Oh no, because he's carrying the boats on
Yeah,
the dock.
bro, it's like when he goes to Italy. He goes all these cool ass places, right? And he can't do shit. Like he can't even like go off like the site and like hang out with like Italian people or German people or wherever he's going. He just like has to be in the dock. It's terrible.
It
And
sounds whack.
he's there for like 3 weeks and he can't leave.
And what do you do during those 3 weeks that he's gone?
Cry and just die a little bit inside. It's the worst. Cause I'm lonely, dude. Like he's like my best friend. Like whenever he's there, I'm just like depressed, you know?
He has been in your life since you were 8, so I totally understand.
Yeah. Whatever, dude. We didn't talk this.
Grimy girl, my bad, G.
He's literally a great guy. You're terrible.
I have no idea. I trust that.
Even people that think that about him and they meet him, they're like, oh no, like he's actually a really good guy. He's a good guy.
I do believe he has solid qualities about him, but being with my homie's daughter that I've known since she was 8 is a crazy
We
vibe.
just really have a lot in common. It's weird. So I think that's why we get along so good. I don't know.
Whatever, I'm not gonna pick on you about him. My next question is outside of the industry, do you have any other sources of income?
I breed Frenchies.